insecure cause I'm not subscribed to time. Time has an ending. I will never end. I'm a timeless being. I'm a king before. If you wanna see him, you can see him. You can reach me in the DM. I've been moving, I've been working, been on it before 3 p.m. In the mornings, never tired. Lazy niggas, I can be them. I know the odds are against me. They ain't seeing what I'm seeing. 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 My eyes are keen, hustling by any means. Truth brings madness. If you think a dirty lie is clean, I know I need my privacy. Maybe it's the pride in me. I cannot be around too many people on my odyssey. Cause I know I don't fit in with the life they want me to live. Now they scared of me. Opposers love to hate and doubt. They only tell me perish. Please, my life is not a fairy scene. Can't wish this and wish that. Just telling you. Hit me up, I got you when I get back. If you wanna see him, you can see him. You can reach me in the DM. I've been moving, I've been working, been on it before the PM. In the mornings, never tired. Lazy niggas, I can be them. I know the odds are against me. They ain't seeing what I'm seeing. 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 My eyes are power, peep the phonies, peep the cowards. Changes looking far away. I see passion in broad day, every day, but that won't change the fact that my reflection shows reality. My eyes can recognize what causes life and a casualty. Left feelings in the past, so I don't care if you mad at me. Get common sense. I know my life's astonishing, so I don't need a compliment. I'm giving knowledge, get this and get that. Just telling you, hit me up, I got you when I get back. Wanna see him, you can see him, you can reach me in the DM. I've been moving, I've been working, been on it before the PM. In the mornings, never tired. Lazy niggas, I can be them. I know the odds are against me. They ain't seeing what I'm seeing. 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 They ain't seeing what I'm seeing.
Get up in here. Get up in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get up in here. Sunday fun day. What time is it though? We don't know. What time is it? I don't know. What time is it? Get up in here. How y'all doing today? Man, this has been a week. This whole like daylight saving time thing, boy, that messed me up. What do you mean messed me up? I don't know if I'm supposed to be woke or asleep or nothing. Hey, Stefano, how you doing? Get up in here. Get up in here. Make sure that you're paying attention. I need some attention, y'all. Y'all know I need attention. Give me all y'all attention. Boy, but I'm full of attention right now. I've been on a little video call with my little nephew, boy. He gave me so many kisses, boy. He's just a kissing all over me. Yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love attention. Yeah, 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 yeah. In all of its capacity. How you doing, Dwayne? Uh-huh. And Adeline. Adeline. What's up, Adeline? Is it Dwayne and Adeline? How y'all doing? I love both of y'all together. Yep, 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 yep. So how y'all doing? Let's go. Today's video is what time is it? What time is it? That's what we talk about. Boy, it's a marvelous time in my world. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm having a marvelous time, but I do recognize that everybody is not. Okay, I have experienced some people like totally losing their crap. Okay, but if you following me and you've been keeping up, you wouldn't be losing your crap because ain't nothing going on that would be shocking you right now. Nothing going on that would be shocking you right now because the saint already told you so. Yes, indeedy, sweetie. So the only way you don't know what I said is I'm new to you. And if I'm new to you, I am the Polit Saint. I am a motivational speaker. Really, I'm a motivational motor mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That way, and M. That's me. I am a published author as well as a life coach that specializes in those and coaches those who are seeking self mastery through their personal natal chart. So there you go. That's who I am. But enough about me. Dwayne, you're the best. Thank you. I try to be, looking good, but sometimes I don't, But anyway, who did I vote for? God. God. In every election, I vote for God. I'm always casting my vote for God. That's it. That's all. That's it. And everything else, secondary, unnecessary. That's it. That's all. Because anything else is a waste of our what? Time and precious energy. Okay. Unless it is what my friends say, unless it's the Supreme Court. Okay. That's all I care about. I don't know. But I don't even really care about that because God is in charge, and that's it. That's all. And when we thinking about what time is it, we don't even know what time it is. That's today's video. We don't know what time it is because people been playing God, and so we are off time. Off time. Oftentimes. And so this is what sin, because we be missing the mark. We be missing the mark big time. We ain't on assignment because we are somewhere else. Yep. But listen, I got something to tell y'all. My little sister, she was man, boy. Listen, I called my little sister on a little video chat. She she was sitting up in her room. She looked depressed. And she had on her little bonnet, the American flag bonnet. And I said, "Oh shit, boy, you just knew we were about to have a woman president because that's about all that was fact about it. It wasn't no black woman. She was a woman, but she wasn't no black woman. There ain't no black woman. Okay, anytime you ask a woman a question and this the answer you get." That ain't no black woman. I'm gonna tell you right now, black women got too much to say. Okay, they don't do none of that. They don't do none of that. They got a lot to say. So, what time is it? We don't know. But everything happens on an appointed time. We do know that, right? If you've been following me, then you know everything happens on an appointed time. Okay, why? Because that's the way God made it, and we just here having a good time. Okay, but we ain't here for a long time. So the time that you are here, you need to be spending it on what's valuable. And what's valuable? What's valuable is your salvation. What's valuable is becoming the epitome of love. What's valuable is expressing compassion to people. What's valuable is creating safety and security in your communities. What's valuable is establishing things that will build the future of this country. Yeah. Do I have any kids? Yes, I do. I got a whole heap of them. A whole heap of children. A whole heap of children. It's a lot of them. Well, they grown now, so I guess they're not really children anymore. And now they having like grown kids, and well, their kids having kids, and so yeah. I'm working my way up into like, one of them elite statuses, like being somebody's great grandmother or something like that. I know I don't look that old. I don't look that. They look good. They look good. I know they do look good. But yeah. So, but we don't know what time it is. We don't know what time it is. My name is Saint. I'm the Saint. That's my name, Saint. SAINT. Now, actually, my name, Saint is my title. My name is Monica. Monica. That's my name. And today, so time. It's time. What time is it? It's time. Is it? Ooh, you almost put my birthday up there. Look, it's gonna make me think you was my divine partner or something. Well, if you had the right numbers on that, why I'd be like, where you at? Where you at? Let me find you. Psych. Anyway, yeah, it ain't that time. Even everything happens in a divine time, right? And what's been coming to me all week is how some of us can show up at the divine time for something, but we may not be prepared for what we're there for. Ooh wee. What did I say? Some of us can show up to the divine purpose, to the assignment, but we don't got what we need to walk in the purpose. What? Yeah. So let me be transparent with y'all, right? I'm gonna share some of my stuff because I be talking all the time about me, but it's all about me, right? Yeah. I'm an Aries sun, Leo moon, Sag rising. It's about me. Okay, that's right. My way, like a child. Anyway, in 2016 or 2017, I think it was 2017. Ayan Levine came to Columbus, Ohio, and someone gave me tickets for my birthday. 4/8. My birthday is April 7th, though. But they gave me tickets to this Iyanla event. And we get in there, it's at the Palace Theater, and they're really nice seats. Like, I could almost like kind of touch Iyanla. And so someone in the crowd asked Iyanla a question, and I was triggered. Okay, I was totally triggered. And I was triggered because she didn't answer him. Yeah, she ain't giving no answer. No. Mm-mm. It was like Kamala. That's a good one. It was a more politician type, response. And so what happened was, I, my one part of me left the physical part of me, and I was on the stage. And so I'm on this stage, and I'm looking out at all of the people, um, and I'm talking to them. At the time, after the event is over and everything, in my mind I began to rationalize that was my ego, like, girl, you just think you better than everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, yes, I ain't just gonna maybe put yourself on the stage, but I didn't put myself on the stage. Something else put me on the stage. And I've been told quite often through life by other people, um, see you later, Dwayne, love you. I'm gonna still be live whether you leave or not. This, I'm gonna still be live. Hey Chuck, how you doing, Stuck? Chuck, get up in here. So at the point that I saw the vision, I saw me on the stage, and it's all over and everything. We leaving and everything. And I'm a business entrepreneur. I'm like a serial entrepreneur. And so I'm looking at the marketing part of this. I'm looking at, the funding of it and everything, and how, the people really didn't get nothing but a book, most of them. And that's about it. They just left saying that they had seen Iyanla. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe I just think like, you think always think, man, I'm like, if we're going to help people, we really got to help people. So I rationalized my way right out of the whole experience. A few months later, um, I have someone who's angry with me. They're talking to me in an angry tone, and they're like, "Yeah, see, you want to be famous and all up in everybody's face and known all over the world and everything. I ain't got time for that. I don't want to be like that, And and so I'm like, no, like that's not, what I want. I'm just like me and everything. And so, uh, some years go by, okay, and I've always been a person who speaks in front of other groups, but typically in the capacity of a teacher, teaching things about autism, or crisis prevention, intervention, and in the things that I was in my previous career. And so, or talking to youth, right? Talking to young people. And so I was like, I don't see nothing about it being like a celebrity status, right? So then I got a little bit further into my chart in another cycle of my life, and I started to see how I was supposed to walk into my North Node and what that looked like for me as a career and things like that. And again, I see this glimpse of, oh, you're supposed to, talk to masses of people. And I've always told people like my ultimate career goal since my late 20s has been to be a worldwide motivational speaker, an international speaker. I want to go and grace stages everywhere and get up and give people some of this fire, because I just got so much of it that I think that that's what it's for, is just giving it away. Yeah, burn everybody up, get them going. And so, yeah, I like to inspire, which I already know that, right? So the vision from 2017, I dismissed. Okay, dismissed. You're just egoistic, and Monica, you just think you're better than everybody. Why? Because this is what people say to me. This is what I hear. Oh, you think you're so good. You think you're so better than everybody, and you're always doing something. And the truth is, I am. I am always doing something. And I'm really good at the things that I do, because I won't put nothing out if it ain't good. Yeah. Even from my selling drugs. So if I'm gonna give you something that's gonna be the best. Okay. So some time goes by and I have somebody else start to say to me, say, I had a vision of you on stages talking to people. Oh yeah? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, okay. And I had somebody else say it. Then again, I was met in about 2021 with someone saying it again in a fashion that made me feel guilty. Yeah, yeah. So remember my video, Guilt for the Gifts? Yeah, I felt guilty. Yeah, this time I wasn't like just shying away from it. I felt guilty because it was like, how, Lord, if you separate me from people so much, how am I supposed to relate to people? How am I supposed to be able to have relationships with people, on different levels? And the Lord had to deal with me on that thing, right? And so here we are, some time has passed and I've been making the videos now for years, and so clearly I'm used to being in front of the camera. I don't really care about that. I like attention, but moreover, I have in this season accepted and believed. Okay, see, I couldn't walk into the purpose until I believed it. So what time is it in your life? What is it time for you to start believing that God has told you? What is it time for you to start believing that God has showed you? What is it time for you to start believing that has been spoken into you by others, mere strangers? And what is it that some of them even didn't attack you for? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Yeah. Find out what that is, because that's what time it is. It's time to get active. Yeah. It's time to get active. I get active. I get active. It's time to get active on our purpose. It's time to get active in fulfilling what we came here for. Which is why over the past few years I've talked so much about healing. Let's heal. Because if we don't do the healing, we can come to the door of the purpose and not be prepared to walk in it. See, because in order for me to believe that, okay, I had to acquire what was necessary. I needed the wisdom to ever get on the stage. I can't just get on the stage because I'm Monica Cherie Bill and I look good. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I can't just get on the stage because of that. And in myself, I didn't feel equipped. And so the belief wasn't there. What is it in your life that you're not believing? What don't you believe? And in what ways have you been shown it? Look at it. Look back over your life. The high school teacher. For me, my basketball coach. Group home staff at the group home. you know, uh, people at the church. People in my community. But who has it been for you? And then what is it that others see in you that you haven't saw in you yet? Because that's what your purpose is. And you, every step of your life is preparing you for that purpose. Because see, I had to go through several different seasons of learning various things. I had to be tested in certain ways. I had to be show my commitment. Okay, I had to have discipline. I had to have courage. I had to have resolve, because this thing wasn't no pretty walk. I was just telling somebody actually earlier today, was I having dirty thoughts? And I told them, dirty thoughts? No, I did too much cleaning up around here to be getting in dirt. How about it? Yeah. I did too much cleaning. Okay, and so I'm not interested in dirt, but I am interested in what builds. You know, what builds, because I can see what has built me into this person. Before I wasn't as nice. Cause y'all imagine me coming on the screen telling y'all, in reality, y'all a bunch of stupid ass motherfuckers that don't know shit, and y'all going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like that probably wouldn't resonate very. That probably wouldn't resonate very well. Okay, and so the molding has to happen, the pruning, the preparing, the training, the exercise, the rest. The rest, all of this has to happen so that when you walk into the purpose, you are fully equipped to carry it out. Not only are you equipped internally, but you're equipped externally too. Because everything that supports you, there was certain supports that I needed that I didn't have. I'm thinking, oh well, my best friend should be, helping me create this marketing plan. When no, they ain't got time for my marketing plan because they're not the people who's supposed to be on this assignment. Things have to fall in place for you to be in your purpose. So when you say, I'm gonna commit to my purpose, I want to live a purpose driven life. God, give me my purpose and let me live it. Know that it is definitely more than just, ooh, look at me, I arrived and I'm beautiful and I'm rich and I'm just gorgeous and everybody loves me and everything's just going perfect. No. But make sure that you stay grateful. Have gratitude through the whole process. Because everything that you experience, ultimately, whether you are intentionally on your assignment or not, is leading you there. Yeah, that's right. Everything. Every good thing, every bad thing. Some of those things are tests. Sometimes you can get good things and you don't steward over them properly, and so now you have to go back. You got to be tested or taught something so that you can pass that test. So be patient with yourself. Have courage. Have patience, patience, patience with this journey because you don't know what time it is, but you don't want to miss the time. See, our clocks are all off whack and stuff like that. I started off to talk about that, but the clock went back, and I don't know if y'all are having this same experience that I'm having, but I don't know how the clock went back literally, supposedly 1 hour, uh, but like it get dark at like 3 o'clock. Like, wait a minute, how that happen? I be going up, baby. I be having to make myself stay woke. Like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be going to bed right now. I'm looking outside, but it's dark. You're not supposed to be going to bed right now. It's dark. Yeah. I'm sleepy. Me sleepy like a little baby. But it ain't time. It ain't time. Sometimes we need to rest in order to be prepared for where we going. Just imagine showing up to the game tired. Your legs all wore out, you've been out partying and everything. You need some rest. You know, we don't give ourselves that grace, that ability to pour into ourselves, the ability to receive what is necessary. Because remember, this journey ain't your journey. It's not yours. Yeah. It's already planned out. You just agreed to the plan. And so, in agreeing to the plan, you have to always recognize you don't know where tomorrow is going. I never know. I'll be straight up with y'all. People ask me all, well, what's your plan? I don't have a plan. Okay, I stopped planning when I was like in my early 30s. Okay, I realized, listen, this planning thing, I think somebody told me that really they did. I think somebody told me, they told me, while you planning, God is laughing. And I realized that all the plans that I was making, because a lot of times those plans weren't in alignment with God's will. Sometimes I'm an Aries. I got a lot of energy and I just be ready for some stuff, like ready, like all the time ready. I'm ready for the action. Ready. Okay. You just tell me, I just know we got a plan and I'm ready to take action. But sometimes it's not time to take action. Sometimes some things have to come into place for the action to take place. Sometimes you need the right supports, you need the right education, you might need the right uh, tools, you might need the right people. I was telling her I was all excited about a plan earlier today. Like I actually, my friend, he made me feel like a little baby Aries. Is he an Aries too? But he's like at least 30 years older than I am. And so he's like, yeah, slow down though, slow down, because so where you gonna start? Like, what do you mean? The United States. He like, yeah, yeah, come back down a little bit more, cause see where's your starting point? Okay, you're gonna do it in the United States, but where you gonna point it at to start and grow from, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah. All right. Put me in my North Node and let me get to my Virgo drawing board. Because that's what time it is, right? It's that time, not the time for me. And so in the time, it's important that you're doing what's right for that time. So I often encourage people stay in the moment. It's one of the things that helped me to deal with my anxiety. It helped me deal with my stress or the need to have results right now, like or the frustration of God, why you ain't showed up for me? And God, like, girl, I didn't answer that like 6 months ago, and I wish you would move on to something else so that you can get to that, right? So, gratitude, because gratitude will help you get to the next point faster. Okay, surrendering to the knowing that God's plan is a perfect plan, and if you're agreeing to that plan, not your plan, because when we planning, what God laughing, you're planning, God's like, I ain't hook up my box today, but anyway, you doing all of that, God, like, yeah, girl, yeah, boy, I see it. But if it ain't in the line with God's plan, it ain't gonna work anyway. So when we have decided that we want to be on God's time, not your time, not my time, not daytime, God's time. That's the time of law and perfection that we all know not of. We don't, none of us know. Okay, the most strictest religious organization on this planet is not keeping divine time according to law. So we don't know the time. But I do know it ain't the time to be messing around. It ain't the time to be messing around. Not now. Not now. No. Ain't no monkey time. Ain't no monkey time. Okay, you gotta leave the monkeys and the clowns in the circus. It's that time. Yeah, leave the monkeys and the clowns in the circus. Because what is your purpose? Are you prepared to walk in that purpose? Do you see that purpose being perfected in you, that you may walk in it perfectly? If not, slow down. Ask God for direction. Because right now, you don't have the time to be getting off the wrong exit. Because it's crunch time. It's time to show up. It's time to show out. It's time to get this thing done. So, if you are on call and you have a purpose, don't get frustrated with things you can't orchestrate. Cause I'm gonna tell you now, it's not your purpose. Okay, so when God has a purpose for you, it's not your purpose. We wanna, well, I'm gonna do it on this day at this time that never worked for me. Okay, all of my years, my first like truly disciplined following God was building All About You. And when I built that thing, I would say, oh, I'm gonna do this, or we're gonna open on this day, or we're gonna do this on this day. Those dates never worked. They never worked. And early on, like in 2007, 2008, excuse me, I would be frustrated. I would be totally like frustrated, like, well, I done did this and I done did this and I did this and I would get stuck chuck the shit, like you think if you take a step, just one step, you'd be like, oh God, look at me. Oh God, look, I went I took a step. Now God, go ahead and show me the rest of the stuff and I'll go the rest of the way, but you're gonna show me. I did that. I did it. And I wasted 4 years. 4 years. Had I done what I was being shown to do, I probably would have gotten it done by 26, 25. Okay? I spent a lot of time rationalizing, and in that rationalizing, every time I failed a test, guess what? I had I had to get some lessons. Because either way, I was going to be pruned and prepared to walk in the purpose. And so when God is preparing you and pruning you to walk in that purpose, it's a time of rest. It's a time of surrenderance. It's a time of isolation. It's a time of solitude. It's a time of reflection. It's a time of giving grace, gratitude. You know, that's the time it is. So don't worry about what it say on the clock. Don't worry about, when they're gonna turn the clock back again. Worry about being on time for what you contracted to. Worry about being on time for what you came to do. Worry about being in the right position with all the right parts. You don't want to be like the parable of the 10 virgins, right? No, 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 no. We want to be the 5 wise chicks, okay? We want to show up. We want to be ready. We got our oil. We got our lamp. We ready. We would like the night up for a few nights because we understand we might be here. So be ready, okay? Stop trying to skip the preparation process. Stop trying to think, oh, well, I'm gonna go this way because they going that way and it look good. Okay, well they going that way because they not being prepped and prepped. I mean, pruned and prepped for what you are being pruned and prepped for. Whoever they is, they ain't committed to what you committed to. Okay, they ain't got the calling on their life you got. They didn't get that nudging in their spirit to do something big. You know, I was reading the Gospel of the Holy 12 yesterday is what I read in Sabbath, right? And then there was a passage after the resurrection. There was a time when Jesus came back and was with the disciples and his mother and Mary for some time, and the disciples were asking about truth. What is truth? And it humbled me to read this because and I've read it before, but to read it in this way, in this context, was different. And it helped me to understand that the truth is but one truth. It's only one truth. But that one truth, just like these diamonds, okay, if it's one ring, but it has many, um, rays of light that are going to come off of it if it's hit at a certain angle, right? And so therefore, it is viewed differently depending on what angle a person is at, or what level they can understand or receive. And so it really humbled me because I'd be like so frustrated with some people. I'm like, how you looking for the truth, but you so happy with not the truth. But I recognize that truth is very much based upon where a person is, right? Because if they haven't been prepared for that truth, if they haven't been pruned for that truth, if they haven't been a seeker of that truth, if they haven't been, it's not time for that truth for that person. Okay, and that was profound for me. So yeah, what time is it? Then we're looking at the elections. I'll tell y'all what time it is. Boy, it's time to get some money, money, money. Yeah. If you an investor in any way, shape, fashion, form, entrepreneur, you're into real estate or business development, looking at anything like that, this will be the time to get your ducks in a row. It's time for that. If you've been watching me for a while, y'all know that my motto is start your when everybody losing theirs. So you want to start new shit while everybody's losing their shit. So when everybody like, oh my God, the world is crazy. We all going to hell. And I see the picture of a brother out in in a field picking cotton. I said, well, at least I'm gonna have some employees. Yeah. I won't be short on the employees because boy, oh boy, I didn't. Hey, yeah, people wild, boy, people wild. Very little people know this, but do y'all recognize that Donald Trump's saying "Make America Great Again"? That comes from Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Most people don't realize that, but nonetheless, I keep telling people that's because he on the same stuff Reagan was on and JFK, And now every other president before them, he'll go to thing they got pop pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop pop. Now Reagan, he survived, but you know what I'm saying, when he got popped, he shut up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Trump, they shot him. You know what I'm saying? They shot at him. And he like, oh yeah, I'm really doing it now. He a Gemini. He don't care. They just spark. They're like, yeah. But yeah. So this is a time where if you are into business, this is the time to get it. We got Pluto direct. We got another 4 years of Donald Trump. I suggest that you use them to the max, man. That's what time it is. It's time to get active. Yeah, it's time to get active. Spiritually is definitely always time to make sure that you're getting closer in your relationship to God and understanding where God is wanting you to go. Especially over these next 20 years, that's going to be very important that you're going where God is wanting you to go, because trying to go where you want you to go, I mean, you could go, and a lot of people go, but if you have committed to God, this is not the time to be distracted. This is not the time to be delayed. This is not a time to play. This is definitely a time to get active. And so I am going to be active. Yeah. Active. Y'all know I like to be active. I'm there. I got all this fire. I gotta be active. Somebody even called me and asked me about my dogs. Like, but we ain't been out on no cruises because I've been here working on this stuff, and so. But we will be going out. Matter of fact, I seen her the other day, and she did kind of, give me the side eye, like, you know what I'm saying. You just had me in here, like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, I'm gonna take you out, girl. I'm gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying. I had to get this stuff situated, so she gonna go out in her time. Yeah, in her time. Right now, the time is to stay focused. Okay, I have things that I need to focus on. All of us do. What are the things that you need to focus on right now? Because there's some final touches that need to be taken care of before you walk through those doors we've been talking about. Before you walk into this new life, this all of this cleaning up. Like I said earlier, I did a whole lot of cleaning up through a whole lot of dirt. Okay, I did a lot of dirty work. Too much dirty work to be rolling in dirt. Okay, I ain't rolling in no dirt. And I suggested when you get done cleaning up, that you don't get yourself all squeaky clean and go out and roll in dirt. So don't feel bad when you find yourself isolated. Don't feel bad when you find that people are not necessarily vibing with you, because in this time, this is the time where you should be aligning to people who represent your higher goals, your purpose. And so that's part of that prepping and pruning. And that has to happen so that you will be prepared, so that you will be protected, so that you will be aware of what needs to be done and how to appropriately act within your capacity. So with that being said, I want y'all to know, what time is it? What time it is? It's time to get active. It's time to get active. And if we don't get active, that ain't even an option. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all wait on me to tell y'all something. It ain't no option. We only get active. How y'all doing today? Let me blaze up a little bit. I got a call I need to take, so I'm trying to watch the clock and, you know what I'm saying, and y'all and everything, you know what I'm saying. I'm multitasking today. I was telling my friend on the phone earlier, I had a whole meal, I think last night when I went to bed, that I was going to cook for Sunday dinner. Then I got up today, I done changed that meal like 5 times. I better be coming up with something real quick, because soon it's going to be time for me to be eating. Yeah. So I better get active. But ask yourselves, what things have people spoken to you that you have not believed yet? That you ain't seen for yourself yet? Because one thing for me that I've noticed is that until I see it, feel it, and believe it, it doesn't happen. And I would like to think, that God loves me so much that He won't let me be too far off course. And so you can probably think that too. God loves you so much, He's not gonna let you get too far off course. So don't worry about, oh man, I gotta get to that. How many? I gotta get to the how many get to the finish line? God, please. Because all of that actually leads to inaction, inactivity, no action. No, you can't be active. The only thing you activating is chaos, okay? And right now we need structure, we need peace, we need security, we need new establishments. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking that tastes good. I was thinking the last couple of days, the things that have been coming in my head, like, oh man, I could see why. Well, first of all, I prayed. I'll be honest with y'all. If y'all been watching me for a while, I prayed for a change in my life. I prayed, God, please, please, God, take my money away, take my thing. I just want people to love me. I don't want people around me that don't want to use me. No, 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 I don't want those people around. I just want people who love me and value me just because I'm me. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Mm-hmm. And so I'm pretty grateful for the life that I am experiencing right now, as well as the people that I am attracting in my life. And I can definitely see, because I did struggle with letting some people go in my past. Like, oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was like, I mean, maybe I could keep them around because they're not that bad of a person and they have potential. Potential. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say you got the potential to be a hook on a fish. I mean, a fish on a hook. Okay, so nope, I don't want to. I don't want to be that. So, nonetheless, uh, this new energy is like invigorating. It's inspiring. It's like hallelujah. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. I've been waiting on this here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm pretty excited myself. Because I can literally feel it, right? But oftentimes my foresight is becomes true in hindsight to others, so I can understand if other people don't share my excitement. I'll be just geeked on my own, like it's going down, up, it's going down, up. Anyway, what time is it in your life? And it's definitely time to be grateful for it. So, whatever's going on in your life, be grateful. In this moment, be grateful. It's a time for gratitude. I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be grateful for everything, even the stuff that don't feel so good. Because I can assure you, it's definitely working in your greatest favor. Even the people who like losing their shit right now because Donald Trump is the president. Oh my God, we about to be back on plantations. Well, when was you ever on a plantation? Okay, I wasn't never on no plantation. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I never was on a plantation. I didn't even feel right in a plant. Okay. Okay. Even when they took the shun off, I didn't. I wasn't feeling comfortable there. So yeah, you ain't gonna see me clocking in at no plant. So I can't relate to none of that. But teach is on. The truth is the truth for each person at their level of truth. Right now, right now, it's time. It's time to get active. So make sure that you're asking God to order your steps, lead you in the way that brings about the greatest version of you so that the whole wide world can experience it and that you can do things that you came here to do and you can get the rewards that you came here to reap because everything else is what? Secondary to unnecessary. I'm the Police Saint, and that's all I really got to say for today because I done already told y'all what time it is. So I got some pretty nice stuff coming out for 2025. Y'all should keep your ears, eyes, and nose open. I might be releasing a new fragrance. Ain't no telling, ain't no telling. I'm telling you, I just be creating all kind of stuff. And in this energy, man, my creativity is through the roof. Y'all hear me? Okay, I'll be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I just told somebody, man, I have my one friend out in California. Shout out Rose and Gary and Sako, what up? But I just told her, listen, look, man, I don't, everybody losing their shit. I'm over here writing business plans, okay? Shit, if I don't do nothing with them but sell them, if I don't do not one of them, not one of the things, if I don't do not one of them, I don't do I don't know. I write it. I'm going to bump into somebody somewhere that's going to need it. Because, baby, this is the time. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let me break this down to y'all. Why do I say that? Okay, so number one, America has several major issues that definitely need resolution. Resolution, yes, resolution. Whenever you have a resolution, a solution, a solution, a solution, a solution to a problem, you can get paid. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all. Now, with all these crises going on, they're gonna need some stuff. If you got the skills to do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then you about to get in that money. Yeah. If not, if you don't got it, you just you know what I'm saying? You don't like money. Some people don't like money. Some people don't like money. Some people mad that Donald Trump the president because he rich. Yeah. Cause he rich. Him rich. Him rich. He got money. Fuck him. Fuck him. If you got that kind of attitude, boy, you ain't never gonna get no money. Okay, you can't get money mad at somebody else because they got some money. What money go where it's safe at. Okay, I keep telling y'all money is a classy whore. A classy ass whore. Okay, and you got to be a slick pimp. Yeah, you got to be a pimp with integrity. Okay, you can't just be an old raggedy pimp. You got to be a pimp with integrity for money. Okay, and when you do, oh, she be serving you, baby. She be like, I want to go where you are. And there's some pretty good opportunities out here. I'm not gonna tell y'all all the opportunities because y'all should go look into them yourself. And or if you would like to know, you can go to my website and book a business consultation. And definitely, absolutely guarantee that you will be in business and get you some money. What money? So you ain't scared of money then. Yeah. Y'all might be scared of the astrology stuff. Y'all, like, I don't want to master myself, but I do want some money. Well, I tell you what. See, people when I'm coaching people about their charts, I'm really lenient on and flexible when it comes to a person's ability to pay. The same thing with being a doula, right? I don't necessarily charge people for doula services because, like, I don't know, it's a gift to me, and so I give it as a gift to others. But boy, when you talk about business, their money, cause see, I know how to help you, man. Money, big money, big money, big money. Okay, and if you ain't scared of money, and I ain't talking about these little scams and tricks and stuff. No, no, legal, legitimate money. Okay, which means you're gonna have to put in some blood, some sweat, some tears, some equity, some time, some attention, some focus, some commitment. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna get dirty. You gonna get dirty. But it ain't gonna be from dirt, it's gonna be from sweat. Mm-hmm. Yep. I love y'all. I'm the police saint. What time is it? Time to get active. So that's my advice. Don't worry about people out here talking about Project 2025. I already told y'all that stuff was some nonsense and it ain't going nowhere, okay? If the United States was ran off of the Heritage Foundation, then we wouldn't even be right here right now at all. Believe that, okay? So yeah, don't worry about that. We clearly see in the last presidency, Donald Trump didn't put us in shackles and chains. So I would think that you could probably feel pretty safe that you won't be going in shackles and chains. You know, I even seen. I got to share this. I got to share this. Mm-mm-mm. I was in this group. Y'all know I went back to Facebook. Yeah, I'm back on Facebook. And I was in this group, and there was this lady in there losing her everlasting mind. Okay. everlasting mind. This lady, done, she in there all cap lock, screaming and hollering, talk about how everybody done failed the group. And you, if you, I think WOC is Woman of Color. I think that's what it stands for. I don't be knowing the acronym, but I think that's what it stands for. Anyway, if you are that or a lesbian and you agree with Trump, go kill yourself and all this, and I'm like, calm down, ma'am. Everything's okay. She said, I'm not gonna be able to scissor. And that will go over a lot of y'all head unless y'all know what scissoring is. But if you're straight, it would be equivalent to I don't know. I don't know. uh, I don't know. Is that even something? It ain't time to think about that. Anyway, it ain't time to be losing your minds. Okay, so when you see people losing their minds, have compassion for those people. You can pray for them, send them some love, some light, and those types of things. And just stay focused on being in right behavior, right, so that you can get right reward. That's what we after. That's what we here for. It's the promise. It's your birthright, and that you don't want it less, right? Because you worth it, and you're worthy too. So make sure that you are remembering to remember that when the hell breaks loose, because yes, some hell's gonna break loose. Okay, I already told y'all that, so I'm not gonna touch back on it too much. If you missed it, I'm sorry. Go back and watch some of my other videos. Probably earlier in the year, prior to the eclipse, or around the eclipse, somewhere in there. So, but nonetheless, don't lose your mind. Okay, don't be going out here talking about purging and you're gonna go hurt these people or that people. Listen, black people, white people, yellow people, orange people, green people, white people, and it's we all the same people. Okay. Now there are some people that ain't people that ain't the same people. You know, y'all better be paying attention. Anyway, that's what I gotta say for today. It's get after time. So make sure that y'all writing out y'all plans. What? Write them out. Write it out. If you don't write it out, you cannot achieve it. So make sure that you got you a pen and a paper and a notepad. I keep several around. Okay. And I just be scrolling and writing, scrolling and writing. They just scrolling and writing. Okay. So make sure that you're doing that. Okay. Write things out. See it. Okay. When you see it, believe it. And then start going through the processes of being prepped and pruned for the purpose. Because you don't want to show up to the purpose without the goods to carry it out. I love y'all. I hope this message helps somebody somewhere to remember to remember. Okay. Yeah, that's why they hate you, because you're bad. That's why they don't understand you, because you're bad. That's why you stand out, because you're bad. Not bad like bad, bad, but he's a bad mama jamma, and that's what we here for, because we came to do some big things, and a lot of people can't handle big things. Yeah, everybody can handle big things. Yeah, no, 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 no. Some people can only handle small things. Okay, and so those are those who can only handle small things are just as important as those of us who are here to carry out large things, because we are all one body. And so let's all have compassion, love, and care for each other. Make sure that you go out today, find someone that is difficult to love, and give them that love. If that someone is you, make sure that you are giving it to yourself extra thick, like extra, extra thick. If that means take yourself out on a date, go for a walk, tell yourself how sexy you are, how pretty you are, how handsome you are, how gorgeous you are, how fit you are, and all those beautiful things that you need to remember that you are worth it and worthy. I'm the Police Saint. I hope this message helps somebody somewhere to remember to remember. And if it did not help you, go ahead and pass it on to somebody else. If it helps you, pass it on to several somebody else's, and make those somebody's a little variety. Be diverse with that. Make it your uncle, your sister, your auntie, your mother, your sister, your cousin, your enemies, your neighbors, your exes, your baby mama's baby mama, or your baby. Yeah, I heard what I said. Okay. Yeah. Share the video with somebody. I love y'all. Make sure that y'all staying positive this week because this is going to be an emotionally charged week. Make sure that you are focused and grounded. And that means, if necessary, go out and get you some meditation in. Make sure that you're connecting with nature in some type of way. Make sure that you are being grateful, grateful, grateful because God is faithful. I love y'all. Peace and wellness to you. Thanks for getting up in here with me every single solitary Sunday. I love y'all. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all of the new subscribers. I love and appreciate you guys too. Thanks for the donations, the gifts, the cash apps, the referrals, the referrals. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am totally honored every time you guys refer me to someone else. Because see, I would much rather somebody else tell people about what I do than me tell people about what I do because it seems a little braggadocious when I'm doing it. Like if I say it, it don't sound that good, but when somebody else saying it, it be sounding so good. Yeah. That's why I just run my mouth to inspire people. I love y'all. Peace and wellness.